I went out for a fag this morning and I thought, fucking hell, I'm Kevin Webster.
Taylor Durkee, Paul Bag and Kevin Webster getting together for your listening pleasure. Pick a topic, say what we like. We're basically sitting round and talking shite. Woo!
Hello, welcome to 4 Tits in the Mic. Just like to clear something up. Last time I announced the show was 3 Tits in the Mic, and it wasn't me fucking up. It was basically
Columbo joined us.
Yeah, Kev Webster was only going to be a guest for the show last week, or last month should I say. But I think from the success of the first show, Kev Webster is now part of the gang. So welcome.
I thank you all.
Good to have you. So yeah, I might as well introduce the rest of the panel while we're here. So we've got Paul Bag.
Hello.
Yorkshire Dale.
Hi.
And obviously Durkee here.
And I really do have massive teeth.
It does have massive day out. That's an actual proper picture, that, isn't it?
Real picture.
Yeah, so this week's band, I mean, I haven't seen them myself, so Paul Band, do you want to...
Yeah, Where Angels Play, very good band, yeah. They do some good euros and good own gigs and excellente, yes.
I do actually know one of the band members. Of what they call again?
Where Angels Play.
Where Angels Play. One of the, I think he might be the bass player. Yogi, yeah, he's a brilliant football player anyway. Big defender, mashes people out of the way and stuff and wins every header. But that's the only way I can sort of comment him because I don't really know much about the music. But
so we'll have them on too.
Yeah, well, I'll hear some of it anyway.
Well,
last month I kicked the show off, so there's only fair that somebody else has a...
I'll go first.
So it's Yorkshire Dales.
Okay, so you got to picture this. Okay, you have a balloon, 2 balloons. Like,
is this a theory question or is it like a...
Well, just go with it.
Like
go
a
with
bullet
it.
on a tree.
Yeah,
this is like your one last week, so it's got a bit of a thinker. So you got 2 balloons, identical. You fill one up with the breath from your lung, okay? You tie it off, and you let the balloon go. And what do? Fall to the ground. So you take another balloon, same balloon, and you fill it with helium. And you let that go, and it just floats away. What force is acting on the balloon that falls to the ground?
Well, it's carbon dioxide because it's heavier than helium.
So what's that? Where's gravity come into this?
Doesn't gravity play in everything? I mean, I know you don't really believe in it, but...
Where does it come into that? How does gravity pull a moon into an orbit but lets a helium balloon float away?
Oh, that's a point, isn't it? Yeah, because in space everything is supposed to be weightless, isn't it?
Well, it's a vacuum, isn't it? And why would a vacuum not strip the atmosphere off Earth? But back to the balloons. The balloons are identical. The only thing that's different is the air inside it. So why does one fall and one rise? And without density and buoyancy, and without referring to gravity. But if you refer to gravity, you have to describe what gravity is.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Well, isn't it the magnet of the Earth's core pulling everything in? Isn't that what gravity is?
But why is it
Why does the helium go away?
Why does the helium balloon disappear, float away?
Sure, well, it's does helium weigh...
Are you saying why isn't gravity attracted to Earth?
No, why did they use gravity to explain something being pulled to the Earth?
It pulls mass, doesn't it? It's like helium, not mass. It's like
not an element.
Well,
gas.
There is another theory. It's like it's a buoyancy and density, like because the helium's lighter than the air around it. Yeah.
Like the Open University.
No, yeah. Well, yeah. So like, what I'm saying is, you can take everything and refer to it as buoyancy and density. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like something's denser than the other. It floats away. But when you bring gravity into it, it kind of confuses everything because no one understands gravity.
No, they don't.
No one understands gravity. No. You can't explain. No one can explain gravity. Yeah.
Is there anything else you can put in a balloon that will make it float off? Is there anything like
hot air? But you have to.
Yeah.
So
if you're acting against it, you're going against.
I think hydrogen as well, because there's the hydrogen. I remember the blimps that they used, but they just blew up.
Oh, yeah.
Was that hydrogen?
Because it's highly flammable.
No, because it's more.
It's not a safe way to travel.
It's more buoyant though, isn't it, than the air around it? So they fill it with it. But why isn't gravity pulling that in? I don't understand. I just don't understand gravity. Does anyone want to? So, and how does gravity pull? How does it pull a moon in?
I don't get. You're getting on something else.
Yeah,
I don't get ties with the
Can you use both those stories? Because one of them's obviously in space, and one of them's here on the planet in this atmosphere.
But that's the thing: is gravity is only there to describe space. So if you take space out of the equation, you don't need gravity. It's another. Gravity doesn't exist. It's like a made-up thing. Because it's only a theory, really, isn't it?
So what? So if gravity does this, what keeps
It's
us
buoyancy
down?
and density. That's the two.
That's what keeps us
That's it. That's
down.
just the difference between them is buoyancy and density. One's more buoyant than the other. That's it. It's simple. I think we've been dumbed. We've been dumbed by like flummoxed formulas that no one understands. I don't think anyone understands them or can.
Well, isn't science in general just
Based on
people's theories? It's people's theories, isn't it?
It's just
Based on
it's
assumption,
just something for people to prove what it is.
Exactly, because they've got
So
qualifications
just
and all this
eliminating
stuff.
things.
That's me. So everything that's been information we've been given.
So,
it's all
really?
people's theory, isn't it?
Yeah.
If we took enough helium, if we went, should we start floating? Up in the air or not?
That's the actual helium.
Yeah, but
force.
we've
I guess you can.
We've got gases in us, though, haven't we? So
Yeah, but
that might
you can
counteract
only
it.
take so much helium in, can't
Especially
you?
you.
I think helium is quite a rare gas on Earth.
can
as
kill
well.
you, okay,
I
if
think
you take
helium
too
is
much
quite. No, I don't think it can.
Laughing gas.
I'm sure
Because
that like
helium, what is it? What's its? Is it He? Helium and
I
What do you mean
heard
on
somebody
the-
if you
on
get
the
too much
element
helium.
on the helium. I think it's He, isn't it? So it's a heat. I don't know what it is. Hydrogen and anyway.
Peroxide.
If someone wants to ring in, it's all 07834 899 199.
Well, in gravity to
Three.
do with the you've got the two polar effects, haven't you? That goes around the Earth,
Like the magnetic
like
field.
the magnetic poles.
That
magnetic
supposedly
fields.
keeps like the atmosphere on the Earth as well. But if like
Yeah.
Is that like people from?
But if
Poland?
like space is a massive vacuum, why doesn't it strip that off the Earth?
Like a black hole, for instance.
Why isn't it just it's like space, isn't it? It's like it's fucking boiling hot and it's also super freezing at the same time. But it's
but
also
we're
a
in the-
vacuum.
We're in the Goldilocks
Yeah, but then it's like what do you believe in then?
band
isn't
now,
it?
aren't we? Like Goldilocks band is the perfect distance from the sun to where the
Oh,
Earth
the
is.
Goldilocks band. Oh, that's where we're suspended.
Yeah, well, we're in the
Perfect,
safe
yeah.
zone. So
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
in that orbit around the sun is the safe zone. It's called the Goldilocks zone.
How fluky is that?
Well, that's
Exactly.
exactly. I mean, people like personally myself. I think the moon is being placed there. And
Well, it's
I-
artificial, isn't it?
Well, that's it.
David
I
Icke
think
thinks
so,
it's
yeah,
artificial.
that's it because everything's too fucking convenient for it all.
Yeah.
So they've been in a perfect position from the sun.
Another weird
launch.
thing
Yeah,
as
but
well,
how did-
you know
how
when
did- how did he-
when there's an eclipse,
Yeah.
like, why is it absolutely perfect that it blocks it out? It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah. The
Like-
eclipses are.
It's
How did they get right? How did they rear that many
That's bizarre.
cows in a field to make the moon?
What's that? Cows.
Yeah, how many cows did it take to make the moon?
How many cows
Like-
did
Yeah,
Right.
'cause it's obviously made out of cheese, isn't it? So. And then they had to
Well, it's a
drag-
gravity theory.
it'd be a lot, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So, well,
Anyway,
I've said that. So, what's your opinion on it? You know, why?
About what?
Do you think it's just all a big coincidence that everyone's in position?
Is it like? Is it?
It's too convenient.
Have they?
No,
I
maybe
think.
not. Maybe because that happened. We all exist.
Oh.
Maybe it's like a massive coincidence that it happened, but because it happened, it created all this.
So,
Maybe.
sorry, mate. Go on.
No, I was just going to say that, you know that Goldilocks
No, you don't.
zone?
Oh,
I'm
right.
like,
I think that started at the
Hey,
outer
yeah,
planets millions of years ago.
Jesus.
And as
Got a lot.
it's
Not a
come
lot.
towards Earth, then that Goldilocks zone has been brought in around it. So like they were saying like some people think Mars was colonised, like, and I think that used to be the Goldilocks zone. Like
You know,
when,
if you
when
take
the solar system was created, and it's kind of worked its way in. If you know what I mean?
if you take
To the next planet, to the next planet, to the next planet, and then to the sun.
I
I suppose is that with the sun expanding in size? Because when a sun dies, supposedly it gets bigger, doesn't it? Before it dies.
Yeah, well, it
So could
implodes
that be
itself,
like?
doesn't it?
So could that? Well, essentially, when it does die, it gets bigger. The Earth will just go puff. If that's the case.
Well, it'd just destroy everything in.
but like, doesn't that make you think? Oh wow, what's the point? You know, if it's all. You know what I mean?
Well, it makes you think that we're very privileged and very
and plus we're
special.
vulnerable as well.
Why?
aren't we?
Why would you be
Yeah.
privileged and special? If
Because
all
none of
if you
these
were
other
just
planets-
farted out.
Well, maybe we have been farted out.
No, farted out by a big bang that's still going now, and
Yeah.
we're still going with it.
Yeah.
And like we're going, the sun's, we're all flying through space at 66,000 miles an hour, like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going round the sun. That's all going round.
As well. Yeah.
If you take a picture of the sky at night, have you ever seen it before? So, for instance, you look at the sky at night through a camera, and you do a prolonged exposure, and you can see all the stars do a circle. Yeah. Yeah. If we were spinning, how would you see that? How would you see that? If we were spinning, how would you see that? That to me says the stars are spinning round us and we're fixed. You can't be spinning and see the stars go round in a...
Is it not to do with the Coriolis effect?
It's just the distances though, in it, surely.
Alright, so...
You're spinning round. Hey, fucking hell! It's party time.
You've seen it. You've seen it
You've had
before.
my eye out then.
And, and you'll see it, like... This, if you take a picture of the sky at night,
Yeah, you do
a
time lapse.
and there's a circle that all the stars go round, and at the middle is, do you know it? Polaris. That's the middle star.
Yeah,
the
we
North
are
Star.
fixed because you've got that bit of metal that comes out and goes around the world and it goes out to like a
stand.
And it's a drinks cabinet.
That's the core.
It's all bully behind
Nice
it.
bit of firewall in the middle.
That's
Well,
what
it's
with me with science.
it's the magic
I don't-
of life, isn't it? It's like
But like, if we were spinning round, yeah, at 66,000 miles an hour, how would you see the stars do that? If that to me says we're stationary and everything above us is spinning.
Is moving.
That like, and
Unless
for that
we're
reason,
moving at a slower
like,
rate
and
than
because
that.
because we've been told from like a very early age that we're spinning, it like everything's fucked to me. That's it.
I'm not Timmy, but
I know what you said before. It could be a massive coincidence because there is probably other planets within our sight through a telescope that
Could harbour life.
would harbour life if it had the right conditions, and we're just very lucky that everything's falling into position.
exactly.
Well, that's why they're searching for other planets in that Goldilocks zone.
Does that explain a god,
Yeah, that
or
would
is
make
that
sense,
just a
wouldn't
coincidence?
What, a god?
Does that explain a god, or what does that mean? We're lucky. What does lucky mean?
Well, is it lucky?
Coincidence.
Well,
okay.
Coincidental.
Coincidental.
You could argue.
Coincidental.
Yeah.
You could argue.
I mean,
So that's
with it,
like,
couldn't
so
you?
that makes everyone like greedy, fucking think for themselves kind of people, doesn't it? If it's coincidental, it's like, well, we're just here because I don't know. There's no.
It's just-
No, you got to appreciate
I
they're here.
think we're all the same.
But there's got to be something else to it. It can't be just coincidental.
No, because we were created, but because we're here, we should have.
How could you be
here?
created coincidentally?
Because
Created means thought behind, doesn't it?
Oh, well, don't use the word created then.
Well, when you
We
break
just
it
used
when you break it down, we're just
No, I said coincidentally we were
Created.
made.
I don't
like-
know, what's the word for it?
I don't know.
I know, like I say, do we start
Is
from a bacteria
consciousness? Is consciousness? So is consciousness a living then? Like, is it like?
Well,
for
it could be
instance,
part
like-
of your soul, couldn't it?
Can
You
it
know,
bring?
if
Can
you've got a
consciousness
soul
make
that's
life?
separate to your
Yeah.
body?
If you're having an orgasm in your dream and you fire spunk out, like you've created life from dreaming. So that's like that's consciousness, like
yeah,
creating
it's a
life.
different level.
Because you have an orgasm and you're firing out your spunk, but you know you're in your dream.
Well, yeah, it's like when you have a dream about,
So like, you made life.
So that's not just
subconsciously.
puberty then, is it?
You made life subconsciously. You
It's
know.
like when you have a dream about tripping over something, you fucking
Yeah, you
spaz
fly.
out in your bed, don't you?
Or you when you
Fucking-
fly.
Can't run.
When you're flying, that's meant to be
Like marshmallows.
when,
I don't have
when you're
dreams.
sort of going through puberty as well and dream
I
about
haven't
flying.
had
Is it?
Never dream.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
So they say, these psychologists.
So I don't think we actually figured that out, did we? But
That's an internet.
Well, like you say,
thing,
you need someone to
So
ring
it's
in,
just
ring
a-
999
it's
and
just
tell them
a-
what it is. And
yeah, well, I mean, the last time we posted the show, we didn't get any comments, so thanks. cheers for that. But yeah, come on, help us out a bit.
I mean, that was.
And if you want to come in and air your own views, then I'm sure we'll
I'll take a phone call. They're not
Take
coming to-
phone
they're not
calls.
coming to my address.
What's
your
I don't know who.
it might be like
Right.
Tusk.
Right. Anyway, let's have the first track
Tusk.
from the Where Angels Play.
the street. Single glance alone to touch, I would give you every piece of me. All I have and all I know. 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 So burn my hands, tie me down. All I am is what you give to me. And I need your faith to make me feel. All I am is what you give to me. My mistakes, I know them well, but I beg you don't judge me. I can be a better man. So before you turn away, before you shatter every piece of me, know my love is here to stay. Here to stay. Here to stay. Here to stay, here to stay. So bound my hands, tie me down. All I am is what you give to me. And I need your faith to make me feel. All I am is what you give me. So bind my hands, tie me down. All I am is what you give to me. And I need your faith to make me feel. All I am is what you give me.
Welcome back.
That band was really
tune,
good.
yeah,
that.
enjoyed it, yeah.
Fantastic.
Right, Dirky's topic. I'm going to stick to a similar sort of theme as last week.
What's your name, Dirty?
Not telling you. Anyway,
Michael.
yeah, I'm going from a personal experience again. I take my lad to footy on a Tuesday night behind the football stadium. It's AstroTurf, and it's split up into like 3 sections, different age groups. He plays in the middle. Anyway, I dropped him off, and I usually go and sit in the van for half an hour while he's running around cones and shit, because it's like, pretty boring. And
What do you do in your van?
I just listen to the radio and eat whatever food I've got stored away.
With his food
My
gnome.
food, no, I'm not passing me food. Anyway, so basically, when I'm going out. When I'm going out, there's like literally like about a foot's gap behind the net to get out, to get to the gate, because they've already started kicking the ball and stuff. Anyway, so I made my way to the gate, and as I was cutting around the back of the net, there's like bottles and shit there, so I'm gonna step over them all and stuff. And just as I was like taking a step, one of these kids took a shot and it hit the back of the net, and the fucking net rippled, and my foot hooked in the fucking net.
As it was up.
As it was up, I sort of got tangled in it, and I fucking went down, didn't I? And I tried like hanging onto the fence as I went down, but like the gaps in the fence are so small that you can't get your fingers in them, so I sort of like raked my hands down the fence.
Be like if you're in prison but someone was dragging you away.
But I was like going, oh fuck it, as I went down.
Did Daniel see you?
No, Dan didn't see me, but there was two dads stood there, and they started pissing themselves at me. We tried to add insult to injury. As I was down trying to get up, get my fucking foot untangled, the fucking kids carried on taking shots. So I was getting balls against my fucking elbow and shit.
When was this?
A couple of weeks ago when I took my lad to footy.
Was he taking the train second?
Yeah.
So basically, so I thought, well, I was getting fucking laughed at, And I thought, well,
So you booted the ball,
has ever been an experience where you've fallen arse over tit in public and like, have you been helped or were you laughed at? But
No,
Were you just like crying in the corner? Going,
no, I was laughing as I went down, more an embarrassment like. But I think that's why they thought, I can laugh. But it didn't help me up.
I'll give you my
Who's
top,
laughing now?
my top three.
That's it.
My top three.
Well,
like
hold on before you carry on.
Okay. Not involving me.
I want to also talk about if you've been on the other end of it, you've seen someone fall over, and what
That's
did you
what I'm
do?
saying.
You fell over.
Nothing to me, but my top three are: I was walking down Albert Road, and there's an old guy in front of me, and he just walking. I think he had a thing of chips, and he was just like, "Oh, God." He just had a few to drink, and I just heard him go. He stopped, looked at his chips, and then I just walked past him and smelled this horrible smell. And he must have just totally dirty.
Maybe he was
pants.
after some brown sauce.
Just, that's number three.
So he didn't fall over, shit himself.
Yeah,
I don't want to go back to that again, mate.
I
We
just
talked
want to tell you
about
that.
shit last week.
Number two was
But he didn't fall over.
a little girl on a skateboard. She fell off and nearly got run over. That was pretty funny. The first one was an old couple walking across the road on Euston Road. Well, the guy started to walk across the road and a car was coming. Instead of just like stepping back, he tried to keep going across the road, beat the car, but he's old. But not only did he do that, he dragged his wife as well, so his wife was behind. So he wasn't going to get hit, his wife was going to get hit, and his car had to swerve out the way. That's mine, it made me laugh, every single one of them. Loudly.
But have you ever fallen over?
Well, I know you have fallen over because I've seen it twice. Once when me, Kev, and you were in Lancaster, and we were sliding down that rail thing that went down those. There was like a big flight of stairs, and we slid down successfully. And you had a go. You'd had a few. And about halfway down, he fucking flew off, landed on his back and neck. And we didn't laugh at first, because he thought he snapped his back here. And when he got up, that's when we fucking laughed at him.
I forgot about that.
And then the other time was in Liverpool on my stag do when you fucking fell down the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
At night time.
Twice, yeah.
Did you hear about that?
If you're drunk though, does it count? Because you just thought.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I was downstairs. He was upstairs, and apparently he took a step off the top of a flight of stairs, thinking he was going upstairs. and all he heard was, but he fucking went quiet for about 2 minutes. I didn't check on you.
The good thing is, though, right? Do you know why I was going down the stairs?
This way,
Yeah. So I fell down the stairs, and I managed to keep it in. Injured
piss?
myself severely.
You managed to hold your piss in.
Yeah, 'cause
and
you went
then,
down.
and then when
Imagine him
sorry, after-
bouncing down the stairs with piss coming out.
Hold my piss in.
Let me just
No, but I
tell
mean, after a severe shock, you know, like
you bruised
No,
like
yeah,
fuck the next day,
yeah.
weren't you?
You just I shat
I had
in
my
your
sock on, and my ankle was going over my sock.
But elephant.
Let me tell you about the time I saw someone fall over. Anyway, it was Morrison's. I was heading for the exit. I was in my car, and she was quite. I'm not being mean, but she was a fatty, right? And I was approaching her, and she looked at me, and she thought I can make this. So she fucking went for it, and it's like her legs didn't fucking move. It's like her legs thought, "What's going on here? I'm a fatty, and you never use these fucking legs." So anyway, so basically, she just fucking like sort of leant forward, but she had bags as well, so I think that pulled her down. And as she went down, she sort of like looked at me, and a fucking fat pork chop cheek, fucking pancake slapped against the tarmac, and I just fucking laughed, mate. I don't know.
I just saw you laughing.
But then this bloke came over from the cash machines, and he started helping her up. But he saw me laughing, and he started laughing his head off as he was helping her up. So at least my laughter was muted. He was in her ear going as he fucking helped her up. You know what I mean? But if it was a kid or an old lady, I'd have got out straight away, because it was like this fucking bison trying to cross the fucking road. And I thought, you know, there's no way you're going to make it, and she tried to do it, and so she kind of deserved it in a way. I mean, she should have run it over, really, shouldn't I?
Or maybe just ran over her ankle.
You told me
Grand
the
Theft
story
Auto
about
doing the
John when he fell over that thing he was making. That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
That was brilliant. We were working away, and this guy called John, he was like the groundskeeper, and we came out in the morning, and he was putting like this cabinet together. And he was trying to act all cool and stuff, and chatting to us in the morning. And he fucking went to leave. He went and leant on it. He leant on his fucking cabinet, and he just fucking evaporated it behind him. And he fucking just went through it. But he had these massive, like, steel toe cap boots on. So when he was on his back on the floor, and his legs were in the air, and he was like a counterweight. So he was like just like a turtle on his back. You know what I mean? And yeah, fucking hell, that was so funny that. Anyway, have you got any stories, Kev?
I've seen an old lady, an old man in a mobility scooter, like try and go down a pavement too steep. And it's just like, and I was driving in the car. It was quite surreal actually. I was just like going along. It was Skipton, so I was going through Skipton with like loads of old people. Yeah, so you can imagine it. I'm going through just going slow motion, like visions of Skipton. And there was an old man but tried to go down this steep, and he just went like that. And he just went fucking over onto the road. I was alright. I just went like that. I was a passenger, so I was.
Well, he deserved that though, didn't he?
But you know, like getting in the way of pedestrians on the pavement. You know, get a fucking on the road.
Well, he fucking deserved that, didn't he?
Motorised vehicle should be on the road.
Yeah.
I mean,
should be trying to. Or maybe should be bigger axles or something. But either way,
like monster truck wheels.
That shouldn't happen, should it? Really?
No.
He's probably got a case, that man.
have you ever done that when you sort of like catch your foot, and you like when you're sort of halfway between going down, but you don't go down,
and
you're like doing
playing
playing your arms and stuff.
I got to a
that's
point.
fucking bad, isn't it?
I got to a point when in life, it's about 25 or so, when you know when you go to do a step, but you don't quite get it, but your foot locks up because your brain can't engage, and you just go and don't do anything. Right, I've got a squeaky brake at the minute. My brake calipers are squeaking, and I was driving along the other day, and I thought this is pissing me off because it just squeak all the time. But to get rid of it, you just tap the brake and it stops. Yeah. So I was driving along, and I thought, what if I just, as I'm accelerating, I tap the brake with my clutch foot? Yeah. So I just tapped the brake with my clutch foot, and my fucking mind just broke down. And because you push your clutch so hard, I just fucking locked up in the middle of the fucking road, and I just basically emergency stopped. Yeah. Right, and then just fucking everyone behind me was going nuts, and I'm just there going, what the fuck have I just done?
Double leg spasm.
Don't ever do that. Don't ever try and brake with your left foot, because you fucking, my brain just is like. Yeah. I tried to stop it by sinking my clutch. Yeah. My foot was on the brake, and I just fucking slammed the brake on. And like, but I was going about 30 miles an hour. And like, because you fucking hammer down when you left. That's all. I just did that. Whereas with your right, you know how.
Yeah, you go steady, don't you? Yeah.
Your left foot's always just that
so fucking hell.
Well, I use my left foot, so cheers, man.
You know, I always freak out about pulling my keys out as well.
You can't do that though, can you?
What, whilst you're driving?
You can't pull your keys out while you're driving. No, they're locked. Once you're in position, you can't pull
really?
That. Just try it.
Don't try it while there's cars
whilst you're driving.
Yeah, you should be able to. No, while you're driving, they should be.
I just freak out.
Yeah, but your car just cut out, wouldn't it? You just roll, wouldn't you? I don't suppose if you can gear though.
Your wheel.
Yeah,
you'd lock your wheel straight away.
You'd
lock your wheel straight away, like.
Turn it and it's like. Just try it when you're on that motorway. About 80.
I'd freak out, like maybe my daughter will ring each other and go, oh mum, what's this? Or oh no, shit like that. But yeah, don't ever try and brake with your left foot. Don't ever try and do any of that. Yeah, it's fucking yeah.
No. Do you remember that time we were going to the Dev to play snooker with Dad? And it was icy, and there was that bloke in front of us, and he had his hands in his pockets. And he started walking, and he must have hit a bit of ice. And he was like, and he started like walking on the ice on the spot. Do you know when you'd like to score? But he was trying to get his fucking hands out, and he couldn't. So all he could do was going, fuck it. And the next thing he fucking went, do you know when you full on fucking legs in the air? He did that.
Like Home Alone 2.
Landed in some snow and that.
The hips that.
We like, we actually did help him up, but after he left, we fucking like laughed at him. You know what I mean?
Cool. Do you remember we used to play football in the sports hall? And the goalkeeper used to put crash mats down.
Yes.
Yeah, because our floor, wasn't it?
Yeah, you climb to the top of those climbing frames.
No, not that side.
Oh yeah,
the other side, though, the other part of it. Well, he never used to play with crash mats, and I've seen him
sacrifice his body.
Yeah, go for a save, land on his back, and a little bit of blood, like on a phlegm string, just went, and then
Like
it still
Bloodsport.
connected, and it went back in, swallowed it again, and then he carried
Put
on.
it back.
Yeah, so it didn't even come out, it just went, yeah, like a blood sport.
When he played for our
Reptile.
when he played for our footy team, he fucking snapped his little finger, dislocated it, and then put it back in place and carried on.
Yeah, he's done it.
You know, most people just be like, "Whoa, my
Yeah.
fucking finger!"
Tough nut.
Yeah, well, fucking hell.
Yeah,
It happened
Go
to
on.
me, two lads
Do you
were playing
remember-
football,
Oh.
and I was on a bike, and I knew the ball was coming to the bike. I knew it, and I still drove over it.
I can
And
beat this ball.
fucking leapfrogged me handlebars, landed like a frog, like that. And I sort of hopped,
Like part of the trick. It's like a
Yeah.
trick, yeah.
and like just turned around. These two they're younger than me, these two lads, and I just went, what a fucking dick.
Do you try and like make it look as if it was part of it, like so you hopped off like
Yeah, it
a
was
frog?
like a circus
like,
act,
yeah,
Bye.
right.
I'm fine.
I'll do it again.
No, do you remember? Just come back to when you were on about that with the car. How's the car park? Your mates were like, they've been
You
dead
might have
through.
been one of them.
Yeah, probably.
What?
Well, this
I've got a car, and I've just gone to Asda car park, parked up, and then all you lot were there with like roller skates on, I think.
Blades.
Blades.
1970s. Back in California.
Nice.
Prayer of the rollerboard. Corey Haim.
So
Remember the
anyway,
roller boys?
I had a spoil on the
Very
back of my Escort, and
Get a hitch. We used to go
as
get a hitch.
I was driving out, because I was going slow to get out of Asda car park, somebody hitched onto my spoiler. So I thought, oh, sack this. So I turned left at traffic lights and right down White Lund, and I just went went about 50 miles an hour. And then before I got to the traffic lights again, I turned to the left.
And they were still holding on.
Still on, and I could see you. Like I can't remember who it was, but I remember
I know who it was. He had the crap
He had
blades. He had no wheels on his
white
blades.
face, and anyway, I went 40 miles an hour around this bend, and he went. flew off. He hit the pavement, and luckily there was grass, so he went. But I just thought that you'll never do that again, will you?
He had the shittest blades though. He had no wheels. It was basically like having ice skates on
Ice
concrete. And you fucking there was
Sparks.
sparks.
I thought you shouldn't have grabbed hold of my car, should you? It was like, anyway, shall we put some more music on now?
You shouldn't let go.
Yeah, I think we've.
He couldn't let go at 30 miles an hour like that.
Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah, we probably got to a point where we thought I can't let go of it.
That's the worst road ever, though. Anyway, where
well,
did you
that's
play
it.
another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, put the track on.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right.
Alone I stood there, feel
Welcome back.
Fabulous song.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely
another,
cracking.
another one, yeah. Definitely, next time they play, you have to let me know and I'll
Gonna like 'em.
check
Well,
it out.
yeah, Park
Like
Hotel,
on Facebook.
8th of April.
April, yeah.
April. Park
Yes.
Hotel.
Park
And
Hotel.
yeah, go and check them out.
It's a charity, do mate. Charity.
Aye. Yeah, for charity as well, so even more reason. What charity is it?
Stop the crud. Stay flood.
Right, so, yeah.
It's for the flood victims to get them all afloat again.
Oh, I regret bringing you to the panel. Get out.
I'm here all week.
Right, Paul bag.
Flood.
Okay.
There was, I know for a while in Hebden Bridge there was like flood tourism.
Yeah,
Flood
is that on a
tourism.
boat?
The day after, you know,
On a
like,
boat?
let's go and see what the floods look like.
Is it
Loot-
over
loot-
some-
looters,
Yeah.
looters basically. Apparently in Lancaster was like Scousers and fucking people from Manchester and
Was
stuff.
there, like,
yeah,
ready
travel
shops?
down to
Yeah.
fucking nick shit.
Scumbags, aren't they?
Yeah.
Total scum.
Subhuman scum.
Subhuman scum.
Right,
Right, okay.
Paul bag, off you go.
Okay, so I've got both crap questions basically, but I'll just say them both.
That's not a good start.
I'm not really. I'm not.
So, have you
No, you're not committed,
have
are
you
you?
not done your
I've not done my
homework?
research.
No, he
no.
hasn't.
God's sake.
Heavens to Betsy.
Okay, the first question. The question is right. Why in America do they talk American? And why in Australia do they talk Australian?
What with the accents, you mean?
Exactly. Where did they come from? Why do
Well-
they talk that accent?
I think because like
I've got an idea, but I just want. I want you to.
go for it.
No, you
go
say
on,
it. You
go
say
on.
it.
What's your idea?
Finish your
What's your
Is
idea?
that was that both questions?
No, I've got another one after it,
Go on
but
then, finish
let's
it.
see how we go.
Right.
Well,
Go
we
on then.
can talk about that one, or we can talk about.
We'll talk about that one, and then you can always add on.
I've researched this other question as well. Why does sick have carrots in? I've researched this as well, though. But
That's a better question.
I want you to
Is
know.
it carrots?
So
Well,
let's
that
go back to the
counts,
first
yeah.
question first, and then the second question is easy.
Right. That's just a factoid. Just like a factoid.
Yeah. That's
It's
just
not
I think-
fucking Steve Wright.
Full
I
stop.
think when everyone moved to Australia, like they were like.
They didn't move to Australia, did they? They got.
Well, they were
took
cons,
to
weren't they?
Australia,
They were cons originally,
They were
weren't they?
cons.
Yeah, but the people have to work there, don't they? Like,
Okay, but why?
so it's a
English,
mixture.
weren't
Like,
they?
for instance, you take Liverpool, and
Yeah.
Liverpool is full of like, well, traditionally their accent is Irish, isn't it? And that's what it comes from. So like, it's basically you take all the regional accents of the UK, which go back thousands of years, and you throw them in all these places, and that's what you
Is
get.
that what it is? You
Oh, I
reckon?
suppose, yeah, they're all like chucked together in one
That's what
place,
you
aren't
get.
they?
That's
Yeah.
what you
So the way I see it is like so. In
It's like
America,
we're an ancient fucking race, man. Like we go back.
So what
Yeah.
what would you say Australian is? What?
Like for instance, you take like you move like you just go to Lancaster and almost like the accents
Like
different.
more northern.
How long does that
do you know
take
what I
to
think
develop?
Australian sounds like? It sounds like to me, Cockney, but totally mental. It's a bit.
Yeah,
full
what
of-
Cockney's
Good
doing.
day, good day, mate.
It's got a bit of Cockney in it.
Yeah,
but
because
it's
Cockneys are like,
stretched out a little
fucking,
bit.
fucking Cockney.
Yeah, but it's gone a bit further on it.
You'll fucking get your teeth out.
But the other thing
But
is,
like,
I'm a fucking.
there's the Aborigines as well. They've met some
Yeah.
people who'd have been a bit laid back as well. They've been
but they don't
like,
talk.
like it does have that sound, doesn't it?
that shit, like, they weren't even spoke. They weren't even spoke. And the fact, the Aborigines are the oldest people on the earth.
That's
today.
just a sound of the didgeridoo.
And you know
Yeah.
what? They're just like reduced like alcoholics. They live in the desert.
Yeah. Well, they don't. They live in the cities as
No,
well.
no, they don't. Only ones allowed.
So are you
What,
saying that
The whole
why is there no-
population of like Aborigines are just like they've been forgotten
Outcasts.
about.
Are you saying
Outcasts
why
are
is there no
bad.
universal?
No.
tone or
What I'm saying is,
accent?
why did he? It's weird, like, because we're English and we've been around for quite a long time, but then we sent a lot of English to Australia, like convicts.
Originally, yeah.
Originally, but why
is
don't
there
they speak
accent?
English?
Well, they
They
do.
do speak English.
No, but why do they not speak English like English, like UK English?
Yeah, but
Why
there's so
why
many
has it got
different types of.
It's
Okay,
Australian
fine.
English, isn't it?
There's so many different types of
Because they'll be
English
rebelling.
accent, though, isn't
So
there?
like Andrew said though, I think it's like Andrew.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
it's
the
because
dogs.
they,
Dale.
maybe it's because they live on the
But like he says,
Yorkshire Dale.
it's all the
Winton.
different accents combining. It's like with America though as well. So with New York, it's different to California,
New
different
York.
to Alabama,
Yeah, I've got a thing.
So, do you reckon that's
Maybe
because
it's 'cause
the
it's
Irish
just
went
where
to
you-
New York and mixed with whoever went to New York, and then whoever went to...
Yeah.
Do you think that's what it is? Like, it's all mixed?
So that describes
As well
why
as
America
what that
speak
place
different then.
has to offer as well.
Yeah, but it's what you get off your parents as
As
well.
well as
isn't
what
it?
that place
Yeah,
has
yeah,
to offer.
definitely,
So
yeah.
it's all
There's only-
your
And
There's
the new life.
There's only
home.
Indians all there, weren't there? So
The what?
there's only Indians, weren't there, in America?
Indians.
Yeah.
You have to refer to as
Not Pakistani
Native
Indians,
Americans.
Indians and Pakistanis.
Native
Indians are
Americans.
all-
Well, that's where Columbus thought he was going, wasn't he? India. And when he got there, he was like, "Hey, Indians," because he thought they were
Is that
going
what
to
he
India
said?
to get spices. Apparently, I don't know. But yeah, that's why they call them Indians. Well, not Indians. They're Native
Red
Americans.
Indians.
They're Native Americans.
Yeah, but why did they talk how they talk?
Who?
Native Indians.
What do they talk like?
I don't know.
Me.
They're a bit like-
me, Tonto!
If you
You!
If you refer to
Little
their
drip.
ancient, if you refer to their ancient ways, they're similar to like
You white man.
Aborigines, aren't they? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
In the sense that like.
Yeah, but why have they got a different accent? Why?
To what? To who?
Sorry.
Everything else.
Sorry if there's
That's
any...
what you say.
I don't know. I don't.
No, not really.
I don't even know them
No,
Native
what I'm saying
Americans.
is, like, the Red Indians lived in America, and then everyone emigrated there, and then obviously to start with, it must
You know,
be
there's
sort of
like-
mishmash. But now, when we talk to American, it's American, isn't it? There's no.
Because of the accent.
It's just American now, isn't it? It's not. You know how an American sounds like. You know what an Australian sounds like. But in the old days, when it was like everyone's emigrating, what did it sound like? Was it all like you got a scout?
Well, it's like
and then
what
mixed
Dale
together?
said. It's like what Dale said when he got there. Everyone
they all
would have been
mixed
talking
together.
different accents,
So
wouldn't
then-
they?
so
And
then their
through the
kids-
generations.
Their kids will have talked to it different. Than their kids will
Yeah,
have
so
talked
you'd
to it
have
different.
maybe had like a Scouser get with like some like a Brummie,
Yeah.
and then they're like
But
kids.
it's not just English though, because you had like Dutch going over there. and you
Yeah,
had,
I'm just trying to give an
Mexicans.
example,
No,
you know
what I'm
what I
saying
mean?
is like, it wouldn't have happened straight away, would it? It would have
Oh
happened
yeah,
to
it's through the
kids.
generations, isn't it?
It's
I
to
know.
do with their lineage, wouldn't it?
So now Americans, it's just American talk, isn't it now? It'll never change, will it? They'll always talk American.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's because it's like ingrained now, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's always
Ingrained.
it's English. It's not
still
referred
English,
to
yeah,
as
yeah.
American, is it?
No,
it's
no,
like, it's English.
But you know what I mean? It's an accent, isn't it, of English?
Yeah, but it's
American
it's
accent.
like it's like anything else. It's like the potential of dying one day.
Do you think it will? Well, because English
Yeah,
is like...
of course it will. America's fucked, man.
No, I don't mean America, I mean just English language.
Oh, I
It's
don't
like
know.
Spanish and English are like massive out there. Chinese is...
Yeah, the most spoke language.
Why is there so many languages? I mean,
I don't know.
Because everyone wants to be different. Everyone wants to be fucking different, don't
I
they?
just, I don't know. Like,
How dare they?
I'll just speak
it's
English.
almost like
Sorry for any splashes of racism in this
it's almost
topic.
as
So I'm trying to keep...
everyone speaks English. Listen to that. Listen to that.
Well, I am actually trying to learn Spanish. I mean, not doing very well with it, like, but
No, but you're right. Like, probably at one point, like, you know, everyone could communicate in some way. Like, even if it's telepathically, like we're supposedly supposed to. And it's almost like
That's to do
let's
with your,
send language.
pineal gland,
Let's
isn't it?
send language in there and fuck them all up so they can't talk to each other.
you
They all live in these.
yeah,
and races.
so to keep
Yeah,
keep
of course.
everyone broke up and yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
It's
it is
mad,
perfect.
It
isn't
is mad though that there's that many languages, so we can't all
Yeah.
communicate.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty hard, isn't it?
And like, not that.
Unless you're playing footy or football, everyone comes together.
Like-
Yeah, it's not. No,
That's
but
it.
you can communicate. You don't need. To,
You've got fingers, bro.
Well, you got
Yeah,
your hand gestures, fingers. We gonna do
Like, no, like got that.
just point at people.
Well, the sign language, isn't it? I mean, that's pretty good.
Braille.
Braille, music.
Music, yeah. Well, same again. I think music which is sang in English lyrics is better than the rest. Of the stuff.
Yeah, well, that's only because
Yeah, but
No,
I
no.
speak
I
English.
think it's more.
No, but you couldn't.
Yeah,
you
but I
couldn't,
mean,
you
you-
couldn't have like a Chinese song sang in English, though, could you?
yeah, but they're funny doing karaoke, aren't they?
The point I'm making is like
Hello.
bands that come from
Japanese
England and
tits.
America, they're worldwide, aren't they? They're worldwide. Joe, even people who don't speak English,
This is what I was saying
they
before.
still
Will English
love.
ever die? Because English is English is the main language.
But you,
spoken in the
you
world,
don't get
really.
Spanish music really coming already. It's more we go out there. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, but then you're going to like
yeah, I suppose that's
populations, aren't you?
And then
What's the
Spanish.
biggest population?
I think English.
There's loads of different types of Spanish though in there.
I don't know, but like you
Think-
look at the Spanish like population, it's like South America, and then I don't know Brazil, Spain, they speak Portuguese, but no, a lot of people speak Spanish.
but
It
that's-
might be like one of the top
Portuguese is
three.
sort of like Spanish.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like another version.
No.
Is it
They
not?
do not
It's
use
not.
the same sort,
No.
some of the same words and
Dialects
stuff.
and stuff.
No.
But well,
What was your other question then? Oh, carrots in
But
puke.
the question is, when you puke, how come there's carrots in it? Orange bits.
well, you know the actual answer, do you?
Well, sort of.
Well, don't give us the answer.
I've had a look. I've had a look into
It's
it.
not to do with bile and that
Billy Rubin.
creating the food that you've eaten into an orange.
It's like an orange
Billy
chunk.
Rubin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like a carrot.
What's Billy Rubin?
That's like the gastrointestinal funk that your body like.
What's
Yeah,
it called?
like
Yeah.
you were saying, wasn't it?
Billy
like,
Rubin.
Yeah.
Like a-
It's
like
I've
a
never heard of Billy Rubin, but
combination of
It's
stuff.
a lining
in
of your stomach
Yeah.
that's
Bile.
because when you're sick, it's a massive wrench for your body, because obviously you're like, "Oh," and it's like you can feel everything.
Muscle spasm in it.
It's
So your
called,
stomach, your
it's
stomach's
called,
trying to get rid of it, but if you haven't got
There's
like
a correct term for it.
enough there, they'll rip parts of the lining off, come out, and it looks like diced carrot, and that's why. Because everyone always says it, don't they?
Oh,
Have you- have you-
I'm not even eating
And
carrot.
sweet
Yeah,
corn.
sweet
Never
corn,
had
I don't know
yeah.
about sweet corn.
Yeah.
Well, when I researched it, there's loads of people that like saying that you've got a little. When you eat carrots, you can eat carrots like 10 years ago. There's like a little part of your stomach that stores the carrots, ready for when you're sick.
Like a little
It's like-
pocket.
Sort of chops it up for you. And then, like,
So it must
A
get
little
to
gardener in there.
it must get to a certain
Finds out.
point where
Put
it's
the
full.
tumble, chum that.
Must get to a certain, if that's a theory though, it must get to a certain point where it's full and you just have to be sick to get rid of some.
Carrot storage.
Yeah, so it's like you might just be walking on the street and just go like,
okay,
ah!
that's another
And a full-
part to it. Have you ever done that?
When a full carrot comes out.
A bit of soil as
Stew
well.
to-
I've got
Tonight.
Olaf's nosy.
Have you ever done dry heaves? After like too many
Like
drinks?
dry retch.
I mean, just go.
It's like you've got a spasmic colon on the toilet.
Is that when you sweat loads as well?
Yeah, it's just like, please stop! 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 I was on holiday with one of our mates, like, and we went out for a few drinks, and he was known for like projectile vomiting, like, and he just like started just going and firing it out, but he carried on walking, so he was just going obviously you can't see what I'm doing here, but just walking, just firing it out, yeah. But he was like going so far ahead of him, he could just carry on walking. You know?
Why, what was that, like round bars and stuff?
But yeah, just went out for a lot of drinks, yeah, and he was just like projectile vomiting.
I remember
After a few
I
cokes.
coughed so hard at
Who was
uni in
that?
the first week. I
Yeah.
actually threw up
When?
in the first week of uni.
Really?
Coughed
In the
that
first
much.
year, yeah. Coughing that
Your
much in
cough
bed.
was sick.
And I was actually sick. I had this bin next to me. I was like, I was just doing that all night. It was great.
I quite like the feeling of being sick, to be honest with you.
No, I don't like when you get the hot sweat.
Oh, I love it.
It's nice being sick when you've had too many drinks and you know when you've done it, you'll feel better. You feel better.
Yeah, for about 10 minutes, and then it's like, and then it comes back again.
There'll be a porn site for that on daily. You'll do it much.
Extreme throating.
So that's the answer to the question.
So, do you want to listen to
Well,
the song?
well, you
or-
squeezed two topics in there. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Breaking the rules.
They weren't mass. What? Because last time I did the question about the gun, and then I also I did explain the whole tusk. So I've just done
Well,
my bit in two
just
bits
before we
now.
conclude this, then, what was the definitive answer of why people speak Australian and why people speak American? Then
What Andrew said, I'm pretty sure
a combination of people
that
chucked
you
together.
get the two different dialects of English.
What, who said?
Dale.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Jesus Christ said.
So
Yes.
basically, yeah, people get chucked together.
And what you said as well, where it goes like generation,
Yeah,
generation,
for
and
the
you said
lineage.
generation, and then it's like it gets to a point where that's it. That's just a language, isn't it?
It stays.
It's just that.
Or
Innit?
it dies out.
Yeah. And we just know America's got that twang, but it's like England. It's got the regional twangs, but that's because of the different people that have lived there in the past. Same
Right.
as
So they go. That's the answer.
So
then.
hang on, why is carrots and puke?
us. Stomach lining.
So
Alright,
it's
Billy
orange.
Rubin. I'm sure. Look at it. It's
It's orange.
Billy Rubin lives in your stomach.
And that's orange.
Billy
Billy
Rubin.
Rubin.
Billy Rubin
I don't know.
does,
Or
does,
does it change
I'll
your
Google
matter?
it now, but like
Orange.
when I did my years of
Billy Rubin does the farming inside your stomach.
Billy Rubin's like-
he
it's,
plows the carrots and
because like you know, like from arse, Sorry.
Why are you
Quite
putting
our
your
mouth there.
You talking shit?
in like in
my mouth.
what they call like
Film.
in anatomical terms, like your mouth to arse is classed as your outside of your body.
Centipede again.
It's classed as your outside of your body.
What is?
So basically, your mouth and your arse,
It's all in
the whole tube from all the way down to stomach and intestines,
It's all
the way
connected.
out. It's classed as your outside of your body.
Is that why South Park they were shoving food up their ass and shitting out their mouth?
I don't know.
Did we watch that episode?
But that's official.
So when it comes out your nose
That's why
as
it's
well.
like lined with
Yeah.
mucus.
Shit.
It's like it's foreign, everything.
No, when you
foreign.
snort shit. No,
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
sick and it comes out your nose as well.
Yeah.
It burns,
'Cause it's
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Your guts
It
like your guts like that's your immune system.
One more thing before you stop that. Like your stomach bile, the acid,
It's
stomach
there to
acid,
protect you.
it can burn through like tarmac, can't it?
Yeah, and foil and metal.
Tarmac.
Why did I burn through your
Tom,
intestines?
it can
Yeah,
burn
no, you-
through tarmacadam.
They use it in Paraguay.
Okay.
Tarmac.
It can dissolve metal.
What, in Paraguay?
Like, I think it's got. I think it's on the pH scale at 2.7 or something like that. That's extremely acid for all you fucking idiots out there.
Can we stop
Alkaline.
now? This has gone on
Yeah,
for
sorry,
too long.
alkaline.
Let's get another song on the go,
Is it?
Yeah,
yeah?
get another song and go. Come on.
Excellent. Where's the play?
Yeah, go on.
Take a card to bear my grave. 1,000 years of night show face again. Reminders age of suffering and pain. As we stand to be counted once again. And I couldn't say how many days have passed by. And I couldn't see you slipping away from me. Taking secrets to our graves. Lives we took along the way. Lord, forgive what I had done. Oh, won't you take me home? And I couldn't say how many days have passed by. And I couldn't see you slipping away from me. Oh, 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 I'll find my way home. I'll find my way home. Suddenly silence fills the air and I struggle to stand. I'm shaken up inside. Gunpowder smoke drifts as traveling foreign skies where my love is waiting. And I couldn't say how many days have passed by.
Party with
Okay, great
angels.
stuff.
It's
Our
fantastic.
angels play.
Angels
Party
play.
with angels.
Absolutely.
Party in heaven. You're all invited.
Andrew's on an absinthe. Andrew. Again.
At the start of the show, I said, use your aliases.
You need to record yourself going.
Yeah.
We need a sticker on our heads. don't we?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
It's Yorkshire.
I will.
Like,
You're-
I'd have a picture of
Why
Kevin
do you-
Webster
I'll
on
come round and do
No,
some
put it at the end.
there. Put a mask on, Kevin Webster mask.
Right.
Sorry, what was that?
Right,
No, I find
this
it
is
really
actually,
funny,
this
though.
is,
Like, do one shot and everyone's quiet and I'm like,
that was a total recall face, that when he lands on Mars.
2
Eyes.
And the tongue.
weeks.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mars double.
Yeah.
This
That
is,
came up twice, Total Recall. It came up with something else this week as well. What was it?
was it, yeah, the original's no way.
something else.
No,
Colin
they weren't,
Farrell,
no, they
is it?
weren't. Yeah, shit in it. Yeah. That was a
No,
movie,
the
movie review of the
remake
week.
was good. I thought it was good.
I think it's just because I enjoyed the first
No,
one.
yeah,
that
the
much.
first
Yeah,
one.
first
Well,
one.
No, you can't get better than Arnold.
Like,
Arnold Schwarzenegger going.
the remake's
Yeah, but do you know the end of that film? It's
2
like
weeks.
that guy lasts about 40 seconds. Arnold goes up about 2 minutes,
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
it? And he's like his eye, and his eyes are coming out of his
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
skull.
yeah,
He'd be
proper
fucked
like-
after that, wouldn't he?
That
Yeah,
woman though, that woman.
He'd have like saggy face and shit, wouldn't he?
Kill, yeah, that. And then
You have to watch Total Recall, listeners, at the end to get all this. But oh, fucking hell!
Everyone's seen that.
it's quite
Yeah,
funny. Right?
everyone's seen it.
Joe goes out there and his teeth.
It's when he's pulling that thing out of his nose
Like
as well.
Spurs.
He's going,
Yeah, it's like, proper fucking
It's the best person for that,
anime
though,
head.
isn't it?
Anime.
You could do a whole podcast to that.
we just had like a minute of
Anime.
Arnold Schwarzenegger noises, you know?
Anime.
Is it the meaning of life?
Yeah.
Anime.
Excellent.
Right. Anyway, Kev, old,
Oh, yeah.
old Webbo.
Right.
Kevilus, Wevilus.
Right.
He's
My,
taking a break from Corey.
It's not really. It's not
No, he's got
scientific or anything like that.
Okay.
I had this new idea that came to me today for a show, a new TV show called Cannibal Come Dine With Me. And basically, you've got these people, like, sometimes you've read about it. I think there was a case last year where this guy, he said he wanted to be eaten alive by
Fair enough, you know.
a cannibal. That's the way he wanted to die. I think he was going to die anyway or something.
Why? What was up with him?
I don't know. Some terminal illness.
Well, it's like a donor.
He didn't have AIDS or anything like that. I mean,
I don't think
who's
so,
going to
no.
want?
I
Who's
just
going to want
think
any
he wanted to-
AIDS
he wanted
meat?
Well, you wouldn't want to
Suicide,
be
I
eating
think.
like an old man, would you? Like,
Well,
I reckon
not with an
human
illness.
tastes
So
disgusting.
apparently somewhere abroad in like fucking Sweden
Like
or
fox.
somewhere it's legal.
Stinky flesh.
So apparently it's all legal. But this country will allow you to do it. That's the way you
Yeah,
want
it's
to
your
die.
choice, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that Rotherham?
In Rotherham, because they want to die.
Everyone gets a lot of plugs on this show, doesn't it?
Good place.
Right, so he wants to sell his cell. So this show then, how would it work?
This show for me, the Cannibal Come Dine With Me, is basically the guy who wants to die and wants to be eaten. Like he basically offers himself as a platter to the people that have come round to eat. So that was the idea for the show basically. So he's just lying on the table, maybe with an apple in his mouth, and you just cut him open. whilst
Is he
he's still
alive?
What's this like?
Whilst he's alive.
Yeah.
Is this a plug
Maybe
for Channel 5?
you
or
could
something?
inject him so he can't like.
Could
feel
he
like
could he
pain.
boil it?
No, but
Or
that's-
like
isn't it
Boil like
real
his foot
drilling?
or something, like a nice.
Don't cannibals like to cook the flesh though? Sure.
Yeah, so he'd be there, you know,
he's
enjoying that
happy to
kidney.
do
He'd be
this,
like, yeah,
isn't
it's fine, yeah.
Right, so he's like had a lumber puncher, so he's just a head. Like,
Yeah, but
no,
all
it's
his
not a full
nerves,
body.
all his nerves have gone. He's just like happily.
But
doing
he's
that.
signed. He
shoot-
said, yeah,
shooting the
you can eat
breeze.
me and all
He's
that.
agreed. He's agreed to be eaten alive or eaten, you know,
What, on telly?
for the cannibals.
Yeah, but come down with me. They have courses.
Well, that's what I was going
So
to
they
say.
have to cut his foot and have like
No,
a, have a
that was
toast
going to be.
soup.
That's what I was going to say. What would be your free courses
Ah, right.
Okay, good question.
Of the human.
of the cannibal? Yeah,
Of the cannibal.
of the guy
Of
that's
the guy. All right. Okay.
of the guy that's happy
You're the
to
cannibal.
Be, happy to be.
We're
eaten
the
alive.
cannibals, and there's a guy getting right.
I don't know. I don't eat meat, so.
Well,
Ooh.
Well,
You'd have to eat his hair.
well, Just for scenario.
What's the thing you
scenario
most
you
crave
do?
for being a
He
vegetarian?
could eat his hair, his snot, and his
You could eat his
Drink his
tongue.
bladder.
drink his
You could eat his tongue. That'd be good. Like ox tongue's good.
what making
Or
soup.
was. Well, it's just like. Wow. See, have you ever seen a cow's tongue? It's like huge,
It's
isn't it?
massive, isn't it?
It's like massive.
How
It
big's
goes
our
right
tongue?
down, doesn't it?
Is our
Yeah.
tongue
Well, your
like
tongue
that?
goes right down, doesn't it? It's huge, really.
So when you swallow your tongue, it's like.
I think from a main course, I think I'd have to have ribs. A nice rack of ribs.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
good
yeah.
ribs.
There's not enough meat on that.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want loads of fucking meat
Do you
to
know?
eat somebody.
Do you know what I'd have? I'd have a thigh, like a
I
massive
reckon
thigh
human
steak.
would
Have a thigh
taste
steak.
Because it's like-
disgusting.
How much
Yeah,
muscles
it
on
Tastes
there?
really nice.
It would
Probably like
taste-
chicken.
Think what you eat.
Char grilled, like it tastes like.
Think what
like
you
a-
eat, like it'd be fucking horrible, wouldn't it?
But if
You're not like
I'd have five.
living off the land at all. You're just like, oh, everything's processed, everything's fluoridated. You taste minging.
I don't know
You'd be
what
like a
I'd
fox,
have thigh, I'd have
like
calf.
stinking dog meat.
Yeah, we would be
I'd
fucking
like-
big
I'd like-
enough.
I'd
You
like-
would,
you know, like
you
a
would.
lamb,
You'd be
like
fucking
a
disgusting.
kofta. I'd have a
That's why you'd have to like
kofta.
go
Yeah.
through
calf
little-
Calf
kofta.
kofta.
Like
a lamb.
a
steak,
year-old
sorry.
breastfed baby.
Thigh
What?
steak.
Oh, that's getting sick now.
And then I'd probably.
So, no.
Right, here.
Mark just shushed me.
Can I chuck some up here?
Durkee just shushed me.
Can I chuck some here? It has to be a detox body because obviously Dale's saying about it tasting like shit.
It's going to taste like shit to him anyway because he's fucking.
Yeah,
vegan,
but-
so-
No, but I know. What I'm saying is like, I'm only saying.
his muscles won't be like rotten and stuff, will it? It'll be like his innards.
Right.
he's still alive.
Yeah.
Do you know that like this, like above your neck, I think above your neck is more acidic. It's like everything above here is more acidic.
It'll taste well, though, won't it?
So I don't know.
Like
No, it
the
wouldn't.
cheek.
If it was more acidic.
Is that the
it would
same
taste-
with animals then?
I don't know, but for humans, I know that like everything above your face is quite acidic. As like.
So is a
skin.
cow tongue acidic?
I don't know. I don't know about cow tongue. All meat's acidic, but I'm just saying like if you're on about like yes,
Cheek.
I'll have a cheek with a salad, please. You know what I mean? It's all. So you might want a bit of lemon on that.
I can tell
It's
you've,
quite acidic.
I can tell you've served that.
You might want a pine nut
That would be
grated.
even worse, I think, lemon.
Lemon with pine nuts.
What's your starter
I
then?
don't know. Is lemon?
Well, it's up to you, isn't it? I mean, it depends.
Is it?
I thought.
If he's,
I
you know,
could
if
be
he's
wrong,
happy
but-
for you to do it,
Oh,
would
well,
you
yeah.
start at the toes and work your way up?
Yeah, like a toe soup.
Yeah.
A toe
Yeah,
soup.
but if he's got a hairy toe,
You could shave it.
Bristle.
shave your food.
Some jam in there.
I've just
Extra jam.
come up with a
Toe
Billy
jam.
Rubin fact. If anyone wants to go back
Yeah.
to that for a second, because it's related to humans anyway. But Billy Rubin is a yellow pigment that is in everyone's blood and stool. If you notice a yellowing of your skin or whites of your eyes, this is called jaundice, and it may be caused by high levels of Billy Rubin.
Babies have jaundice.
It's
don't
made
they?
in the body when
Yeah.
all red blood cells are broken down. That's, oh yeah, so all your red blood cells go to your spleen. That's like
Okay.
death. So that's it.
Right.
Well, no,
Sorry, one last thing. Eventually, Billy Rubin is released the small intestine as bile to help digest fats and ultimately excrete with your stool.
there we go.
Nice.
Billy Rubin.
Definitive answer.
Billy Rubin Sosa.
Right, I mean, I've said rack of ribs for my main. I mean, what,
I've said the thigh.
thigh. What was
Steak,
thigh?
a thigh steak.
So if you, what would be the vegan's choice then?
Hair.
Hair,
moustache.
hair bap,
Pant moustache.
I don't know, like maybe the liver.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
liver.
Get a bit of iron in there.
Liver's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, but you don't. No, but if you've got a terminal illness, you don't want to touch the organs.
No, he's not terminal. He's just a guy. He's just a guy who wants to.
If he's super,
No,
if
does
he's
he?
super
Oh,
super green, like
He's agreed to
I mean,
it.
I wouldn't
Why
eat a
would he want to
disease.
die though?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That person abroad in that
I thought it was
country.
an illness, like a terminal
No, there
illness.
was a guy on the internet and he said, I want
Wasn't it martyred?
to be killed by being eaten alive or being eaten by cannibals.
That's awful.
And it was agreed that he could do it.
I don't really understand that.
I don't know actually. I just think human would taste minging.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but this
I
is
would
just a
do it,
scenario, isn't it? I mean, well,
Well, I mean, I'd
go
sort
for
of make like
I'd go for
a bit of
a
a.
cheek salad.
I'd make a
Maybe
bit of a
liver-
buffet out of it.
liver
You
sandwich.
know, like
cheek salad for
Yeah, a
starter,
bit
liver
like
sandwich,
yeah, like-
Volabons.
yeah, like
vol-au-vent, ball bag vol-au-vent.
like go and have goujons or something, or marrow fat peas. You know,
Yeah.
like get a bit out of the bone and.
Rice pudding and stuff like that.
Yeah, what would you put in bake? Because it's what means what's sweet on a
I
body,
don't
really.
know. It's bile.
Ice pudding.
What's
Ice
sweet on the
pudding.
body? What is
Eye
sweet on the
pudding.
body?
We're all savoury,
Ice
aren't we?
pudding.
Eye pudding.
It's very much a savoury fucking.
Yeah,
It's
marrow.
savoury, yeah.
I'd like to dig a bit of marrow out of a fucking femur or something.
Well, I'm sure you could
I
have
like
some
a bit,
condiments
I
on the
like a bit
side.
of marrow.
Well, like a
on the
sorbet.
lamb. I like
Like a
lamb.
sorbet, it comes in the
I like
bone as
lamb.
well.
Yeah.
The dish is the bone.
I did like lamb.
Yeah, like marrow fat piece. You could scoop in marrow.
Yeah.
I mean, going off topic a bit.
You could make like pork crackling. Pork crackling.
You could do loads with
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, you could. I bet you
Yeah,
could. I bet you could-
crackling.
I bet you
Oh,
could
yeah.
crack
Crackling
them.
out like look, if you got really big.
You could
fat
do a
bit,
right good buffet with it.
slice
Yeah.
it.
Oh, crackle, yeah.
Toenails.
You wouldn't have to be fat
Bit
though.
crackly.
Just like the skin itself would taste good, wouldn't it? If you oven
Arse
this.
crackling.
If you oven this.
Fucking arse crackling.
What
Yeah.
today?
My
Crackling.
answer is I'd roast the skin.
Paul Baggs
Because
left us for
like-
2 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's
go and
3
urinate.
courses. So what 3 courses would you have? What would you have starter? Like prawn cocktail.
You're just thinking of like rhymes and stuff.
What you could make.
I would have rack of ribs for the main.
Rack of ribs?
From a starter, I'd probably have.
No, like what human are you talking about? Like, what kind of human would you like to eat?
I'd probably go for like maybe a Mexican. Could be
Yeah.
it'd have a little bit of spice
Nice
into it.
bird.
Yeah,
Let's just go for like baby.
because he's not untouched by the shit.
Roast the whole thing. Just like choose what you want.
Roast youth.
Like a roast like year-old breastfed baby.
You missed. He's not about talking about roasting a baby. That's his.
I guess that would be the
You can't
ultimate.
do that.
That would be the
That's
no.
disgusting.
All right, well you're on about like
Yeah, but
the ultimate though would be
how can they?
a year-old.
Right, you're a cannibal, yeah?
Right.
You're going around to
That would be the ultimate.
another house.
Oh,
and
prime tasty skin that.
you're all cannibals,
Shut up.
and this guy wants to be eaten.
Dale.
So what are you going to do with
Got
him?
your name wrong. Yeah, I mean,
He's gonna wing you with me.
I think, the sweetest thing I can think in a body is piss, really. So I'll probably have to have like a.
Sweet piss.
Piss ain't sweet, man.
What's
Piss
that?
ain't sweet.
Enter the
You
bladder.
do, you
over
do
like-
not. You do
over
not
like
excrete
Yeah.
sugar in piss. 'Cause
I mean,
you-
yeah.
Well, I'm sure
You
we
know
could
what?
have a bowl of sugar on the side.
All right, so you can mix it with
We've
something.
got
Like
condiments and stuff.
yeah,
you
so
know.
I can satisfy ice cream, mix
Yeah,
it with some
bit
cubes or something.
of a bit of mayo on that, you know.
Oh, hair.
Simon.
Did you know when you get a hair in your mouth? It's fucking horrible, isn't it?
Have you ever smoked a hair? You know, like in a,
Yeah,
joint,
yeah.
a joint box, and you're like, oh, let's roll a joint box out of that, and
Fucking
you
stinks,
end up
doesn't
smoking you end up smoking a hair. And it's like you just never forget what a hair. fucking
There was one
tastes
time we were
like.
at someone's house and they put hair, dead flies, and fucking backy and a bit of weed in a lung.
Oh.
And this lad took the whole thing in one go, like
Smoke.
It's like
smoke flies, hair.
It's like a beer can ashtray, isn't it? And you go, just have a bit of that, and then someone has a swig of it, and it's got a bit
Yeah.
of toenail and
stumps in it and that. Yeah.
stumps.
You know what I had the other day? I had a glass that had just been finished in the dishwasher, and it had like dishwasher fucking fluid around the
Calgon.
glass.
There you
And
go.
I poured the water, I just didn't even think. I'd let the water run, being a smug cunt, thinking, oh, you're not getting me with this fucking old pipe shit.
Hey,
Put it under, let it run, but like, I'd swig it, I swigged it,
Spug it.
and it was just, I could fucking taste like,
Soap, was it soap?
it was just like, it was dishwasher fluid that was stuck to the glass.
Oh,
And I could,
right.
It was awful.
hey, washing machines live longer.
No, but like,
Calgon.
it was just,
Sponsored by Calgon.
it was horrendous.
And Brannigan's.
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 Brannigan's and Calgon.
Brannigan's, man, you could slate roofs with them, couldn't you?
Yo,
Proper fucking
they're chips. They are potato chips.
rigid.
Rigid
Rigid
potato chips.
motherfuckers. they're like, there's at least like 4 layers, man.
Yeah.
You go like. Don't forget your Brannigans. That's why they're £1, man, and they're
Yeah.
still the same size.
What, you could live in one? You could build a house out of it?
No, but Brannigans, like, I mean, it's like, where are they made anyway? It's like, where Where are they made though?
Brannigan's.
Yeah.
They're made by.
Is that a Lancashire thing?
Rob- roof.
Yeah, they're made by. They're made by that baker on the front, aren't they, with a tash?
Oh yeah.
Who is the statue on Regent Road of that?
It's still there.
He makes Brannigan's, doesn't he?
That's it, he just makes them all in one shop. He's a busy fucker, I tell you. With his
I bet it's
heavy fucking
China,
crisps.
man. I bet the
He's a
Chinese.
big guy though, isn't he?
I bet the Chinese.
Yeah,
man.
Chinese.
The fucking Chinese.
Yeah, and you think like, what's the most British thing we can think of? Oh, it's a butcher with a tash.
Ranigans. Everyone's like,
And an apron.
Yeah, that's
what
it.
reminds you of England?
An apron.
Ranigans, I think. Ranigans.
Oh, that's-
Mustard. Ham and mustard, man.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
What
yeah.
flavours are there?
Or ham and pickle.
Beef and
beef
horseradish, isn't it?
That's
Beef
the
and horseradish, yeah.
There's ham and mustard.
Ham and mustard. That's a
There's
big
another one,
packet.
isn't
Ring in if you know any other
Brannigan's. I reckon
Yeah, it's
if
a
you
local
can
thing.
recommend some decent crisps.
Or if you know Brannigan.
Oh yeah,
it's actually
I'm
on that.
googling that one.
it's Joe that butcher. I really well said looks like the Brannigan's guy.
He's the Brannigan.
Did you say you wanted that guy for your house, didn't you?
to,
And you also wanted the
the
little
garden.
guy at the Cobblers, didn't you?
Timpson's.
Yeah, Timpson's, who
Oh, yeah.
sponsors by
With-
Timpson's. You know, yeah. The
I thought you were going to say the little one-legged girl in the fish and chip shop.
well, the
Yeah,
charity
for the money.
thing. He's already got
You
that.
want that?
He's already got that.
You got
I
it.
nicked that one. No.
You didn't nick it for the money inside. You just wanted the girl
Just for the.
with a special leg,
Times are hard, he couldn't pull.
sticking his cock in a coin slot.
Oh, look at that brace.
I don't know what this topic was. Come down with me, wasn't it?
That cannibal come down with
He
me.
was going to make
Every
another
time.
show like that.
If I was
He's been
gonna
running
do a
mad.
show, yeah.
Fucking running mad. That's solved prison problems. Fucking running mad.
Yeah, but that could be like cannibal though. That could be prisoner. He's like,
Yeah.
he's got to like
Eat
admit
meat.
things or whatever, and if he admits it, he only eat like his little finger.
Yeah.
But if
You
he
start
doesn't-
from the feet and work up,
yeah,
yeah.
and eventually he's like,
Like on a slicer. or
it's like
something.
what's that film?
Oh, brain dead.
No, that
When he
film-
gets his legs
no,
chewed off, he's like,
That guy-
with his little legs, skeleton legs with boots on.
No, with Kelly Brook in it when he
Oh,
falls.
Verona.
He
Yeah.
pulls him back like that. He's got no legs.
Just my dick.
Yeah. Yeah, she
Put a towel over it, don't we?
See the works as well, right?
Let's put a towel on him.
Put a towel
By
over
the
it.
way, Brannigan's are made by KP,
Right, KP's British, isn't it?
who also made McCoy's, Hilloops,
Oh, McCoy's.
Skips,
You got
Space
this-
Raiders.
This fucking Chris company rocks.
This
Maybe you
goes
could make
Nick
crisps
Naps,
out of
Sweet
that guy.
Penn
Crunches,
State.
Penn
Yeah,
State,
that's what-
Roysters,
Bacon.
Cut his skin.
fucking Roysters.
Roysters bubbly.
Are a crisp.
Oh, barbecue. Like,
Bubbly,
barbecue rib or
bubbly,
something, yeah.
bubbly, bubbly beefy, bubbly beef.
Is that on the
pellets.
packet? Is that
Like
on the packet?
Brannigan's, man, KP. So it's not local at all.
Well, maybe you could make.
It is probably Chinese.
make-
Oh, and at the end, chopped dips. Yeah, because that's a crisp.
That company rocks. If McCoy's,
We got
Brannigan's, fucking
Chopped
Roysters,
This
and chopped
goes.
dips.
bubblies, bubblies.
So Delhi, you could make. Daily.
Daily.
Thompson.
Yorkshire
Yorkshire
Deli.
Daily.
You could make
crisps out of
skin.
Yeah, cannibal crisps.
I think the skin would be nice on anything, man. The skin, you're right, with any flesh, man. Fuck. Like, imagine a fox or a dog. You don't want that, do you?
No,
You don't want to eat a dog. You
No.
don't eat dogs.
But saying that though, fucking pigs are dirty. I mean, fucking, I love them. I love a bit of
They
pork.
shower them
Pigs eat
first.
some.
No, like.
Did
Did you eat pig today?
I have.
Paul?
I've eaten
you eaten
two
Yeah, I had
sandwiches.
bacon. I had a bacon sandwich. Yeah,
No.
Chicken.
No.
I had a bacon sandwich. There.
Still though, soul, and soul. I haven't had any souls today.
The fish.
No, just
I don't have a lot of soul. To be honest with you. Like, that's-
David Soul.
Cod. You fine. Not soul.
consumed something soul today. How does that make you feel?
Right, can we wind it up now?
Right. Yeah. Well.
So,
yeah. Well,
Well, what would you?
we've discussed. Well, I think we've bordered on racism. We've talked about eating people. Sick.
Sick. We
Puking.
talk about
Fat people who fell
Gravity.
all over. That's part of gravity because the gravity pulled the fatty down.
quite a bit.
I
Actually.
think we've done alright. We might have offended a lot of people, but you know, it's all just in the name of chat. So
Just look out for well.
Where angels
Send
play.
your, send your,
Where angels
yeah,
play,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Total top mark for all your painting decorating
Need.
services.
Send your
get Brannigan's for all your crisp needs.
send your,
Cannibal crisps.
Cannibal crisp.
have a turd at Kevin Webster's house.
Have a turn.
Have a
It's a
turn.
turn
Oh,
every
no.
time,
You
man.
know, suppose it
It's
was
a turn. I guess like turds quite important to people.
Well, it happens to everybody, doesn't it?
Ibuprofen makes your fucking arse bleed, by the way.
Right, good night.
Taylor, Dirky Paul Bag and Kevin Webster.
Oh,
getting together for your listening pleasure. Pick a topic, say what we like. We're basically sitting round and talking shite. Woo!